What it do? It's the big boss hog, boss dog, can't poke through the door. Here to talk this box before I get in my soliloquy. Remember, tough times don't last, good people do. Don't off yourself, caught them in a foul line, remember you matter. Peak game metaphors on what? Swing. Now, we cluster, you know what we're talking about. So, since Teofimo Lopez backed out of the Subriel Matias fight, the IBF has ordered number 5, Subriel Matias, and number 6, Gabriel Valenzuela, however you say his last name. He's 30-3 with 17 KOs to negotiate a fight to become the mandatory for Richardson Hitchins' 140-pound IBF belt. Now, Gabriel Valenzuela is on a 5-fight win streak. His last loss was against Montana Love, and it was like a close, decision and loss. So he been doing his thing. He's fighting his way back into title contention, and I like this fight. I think it's a good fight for Subriel Matias. But if this fight gets made, I think Subriel Matias stops this dude. You know what I mean? I just think Subriel Matias is a problem. I'm just being real with you. That man a problem, bro. That Puerto Rican dude is a problem. I don't agree with the dyeing of the hair and all that, because where I come from, if you dye your hair, you got some sugar in your tank. we gonna give it 1,000. You dyeing your hair, doing all that weird stuff, hey man. But that that's a culture thing, because I notice like people from different cultures, like the Dominicans, they like to do their eyebrows, and where I'm from, you a dude, you get your eyebrows done, you got some sugar in your tank. That's what it is, G. We ain't gonna sit here and I ain't trying to talk down on nobody. I'm just saying, everybody's culture is different. Like when I went to Africa, real quick, dudes like gyrating and twerking and over there, you know what I'm saying? And like the women like it. Where I come from, you gyrating and twerking, you got some sugar in your tank. You don't do stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So, understanding the different cultures, you know what I'm saying? I get it. It is what it is. I ain't talking down. But all I'm saying is this, is that I like the fight. I think Subriel Matias, will beat this guy, though. And I think he'll get back into title contention. And he has opportunity to challenge for Richardson Hitchins' belt, which is going to be a tough fight for Richardson Hitchins. Richardson Hitchins stepped up to the plate, and he beat Leon Pearl, the same fighter who beat Subriel Matias. So Subriel Matias now will have the opportunity to fight Richardson Hitchins, if he's victorious against Gabriel Valenzuela, right? If that fight gets made, But I think it's a good fight, you know what I mean? Especially Richardson Hitchins, you know what I'm saying? And these are this is what I'm talking about. Meaningful fights for the sport of boxing. Not these bull crap fights. No, I want meaningful fights. You know what I'm saying? Like we need to start getting back to making meaningful fights in the sport of boxing. This is meaningful, right? This is a crowded 140-pound division. Right? That 140-pound division is cracking. So who's going to rise to the top? Who's going to be that guy at that division? You know what I'm saying? Is it going to be Teofimo? Is it going to be Devin Haney? Is it going to be Gary Antoine Russell? Is it going to be Richardson Hitchins? Is it going to be Ryan Garcia? You know what I mean? Is it going to be Frank Martin? Like, that division is cracking. You know what I'm saying? So I think that we just got to make meaningful fights at this weight. All on weight classes, I get it if you had a weight class and there's no talent there, like nobody really good, and there's nobody good there, I get it. Like, for you to like try to bounce at least up one more weight class. So if you a 126-pounder, like you like, you know what, I'm going to go 130. Ain't nothing really happening at 126. It's cracking at 130. I can understand that. But you in a division like this that's popping, like 140, 154, you know what I'm saying? 168, like 175, them divisions is cracking. You know what I'm saying? So it's just trying to make meaningful fights. And that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? And this decides who's gonna be the king of the division. You know, I think that, you know, boxing needs to get back to that, and as fans, we need to demand that. You know, but I think Super Matias will beat this guy. I'm not gonna lie, I think he'll stop him. You know, I just see him. Super Matias is just itching to get back and, you know, get back his belt and show people that he is who he say he is. You know what I mean? That man killed somebody. He got a body on his name, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let me say that again. That man got a body on him. You know what I'm saying? So I think he gonna catch another body. All right? And I'm not talking about killing nobody. I hope every fighter get out the ring safely. I'm just saying he gonna stop this dude, and then he gonna go into the Richardson Hitchins. You know, and hopefully Richardson Hitchins, you know, fight him, which I think he will. Because I think if Richardson Hitchins fights Super Matias, I would favor Super Matias, but I do see some problems that could be posed for Super Matias. You know what I mean? I think that Richardson Hitchins could possibly outbox Super Matias. You know what I'm saying? Possibly. If he can hold up to the power. You know what I mean? Because I'm telling you, Super Matias is a problem. And if you don't got nothing to keep him off of you, I pray for you. I'll just keep it real. If you ain't got nothing to keep that man off of you, I pray for you. You know? And the way to fight Super Matias is you got to take the fight to him. You know what I'm saying? Take the fight to him, make him miss, and make him pay. You know? So, we shall see, you know, if Gabriel Valenzuela or Richardson Hitchins could do that. But, you know, Richardson Hitchins, that's down the line if, you know, if Super Matias is victorious. But I hope this fight gets made. I think Super Matias is a problem. I think he's a star at that weight class. And I just want to see a lot of great fights. I want to see people get in the ring with him and be able to work with him, you know what I'm saying, and see how they deal with that, you know what I'm saying? So I'm very intrigued to see how this goes. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. You know, do y'all think this is a good fight? Do you care about the fight? You know, is it relevant? Let me know something. Let's go.